What if the secret to success wasn't just knowing more, but knowing better? Imagine a life where every step you take is guided not just by knowledge, but by wisdom. A wisdom that comes not from years alone, but from learning, reflecting, and knowing when to act. What if the future you're trying to build could be shaped today, not by predictions, but by the choices you make now? Discover the truth behind the wisdom that has shaped the world's greatest minds, and unlock the power to truly change your life. The journey to greatness starts with the courage to seek wisdom, not just knowledge. These are very profound and meaningful quotes. I believe you will be able to apply them to your life and change your life to be more and more positive. Are you ready to start? There is no greater fool than a man who knows everything and is unwilling to learn. Wisdom is more than knowledge. It is the ability to apply it at the right time. True wisdom comes from knowing yourself. The first step toward wisdom is realizing that you're not always right. A wise man will make more opportunities than he finds. Be curious, not judgmental. Wisdom is the principal thing. Therefore, get wisdom. The fool who is wise in his own eyes will soon find his fall. The heart of the wise teaches his mouth and adds learning to his lips. Wisdom is the light of the soul. True wisdom is in knowing that you know nothing. The measure of wisdom is not how much you know, but how well you understand. Wisdom is the quality that enables us to use knowledge in the best way. Wisdom is the daughter of experience. Wisdom is the highest gift. A wise person does at once what a fool does at last. The wiser you become, the more you begin to realize that wisdom comes with age and reflection. It is the mark of a wise person to recognize the limits of their wisdom. Wisdom is knowing what to do next. Skill is knowing how to do it, and virtue is doing it. The secret of wisdom is being able to listen to the advice of others. True wisdom is finding balance between action and inaction. The first step toward wisdom is realizing that you're not always right. A person who has never made a mistake has never tried anything new. Intelligence is the ability to adapt to change. The wiser you get, the less you talk. There is no greater wisdom than kindness. Knowing others is intelligence. Knowing yourself is true wisdom. The greatest wisdom lies in knowing what to do and when to do it. True wisdom lies in learning from your mistakes and not repeating them. Wisdom and understanding are the keys to a successful life. A wise man changes his mind. A fool never will. It is better to debate a question without settling it than to settle a question without debating it. Wisdom is the ability to discern what is true, right, or lasting. True wisdom is not in never making a mistake, but in not repeating them. There are two types of people in this world: those who learn from their mistakes and those who repeat them. Wisdom comes not from age, but from the ability to learn from experiences. The more you read, the more you know. The more you learn, the more you grow. Your brain is a muscle. The more you use it, the stronger it gets. With great knowledge comes great responsibility. The journey of 1,000 miles begins with one step. True wisdom comes from experience, not knowledge alone. It's not what we know that matters. It's how we use what we know. A smart person knows how to gain wisdom, but a wise person knows how to share it. The more you learn, the more you realize how much you don't know. Intelligence is the ability to process information. Wisdom is the ability to apply it. Wisdom is more than knowledge. It is the ability to apply it at the right time. You are not wise because you are old. You are wise because you know how to use your experience to improve yourself and others. Knowledge comes, but wisdom lingers. The path to wisdom is long and winding, but always worth it. Wisdom is the art of living according to nature. We learn from failure, not success. When you know better, you do better. You learn more from your failures than from your successes. The wise adapt themselves to circumstances as water molds itself to the pitcher. It is the province of knowledge to speak, and it is the privilege of wisdom to listen. Wisdom comes from learning, not teaching. The fool has his answer ready for everything. A wise person speaks only when necessary. The only source of knowledge is experience. Knowledge can be shared, but wisdom must be earned. Wisdom comes with age, but sometimes age comes alone. Wisdom is like a baobab tree. No one individual can embrace it. Without wisdom, knowledge is useless. Wisdom comes through reflection and experience. Wisdom is the ability to make good decisions based on experience. One who has knowledge but lacks wisdom is like a knife with no edge. Without knowledge, action is useless, but without action, knowledge is futile. Wisdom is the power of clear judgment. A wise person never stops learning. Experience is the best teacher, but a fool will learn from no one. Wisdom is the sum of our experience and how we interpret it. Intelligence without wisdom is dangerous. Wisdom comes from seeing things as they are. The wisest people are those who know that they don't know everything. Wisdom is the ability to make good decisions based on knowledge and experience. Knowledge is the accumulation of facts. Wisdom is the application of them. The greatest wisdom comes from experience, and experience comes from taking risks. The best way to predict the future is to create it. Knowledge is the foundation of wisdom. Wisdom is knowing when to speak your mind and when to mind your speech.